Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse me, take back your roar. I am your intuitive tarot girl. And today I have made the choice to read the moon signs of the zodiac. Read the moon side of our zodiac signs. A lot of the times when we read tarot or when people are looking for a certain answer, they go to their sun sign, which is their birth sign, say like Leo, Virgo, and they don't think about the other aspects, the other parts of themselves. So and also with the sun signs, there are masculine, like action out, what we're projecting out into the world and how we're showing up every day. So I kind of want to, I like digging into the deep. I like digging into the feminine side of our energies and feeling the emotions and just kind of going with the different phases and challenges that we have in life. And that's what the moon is all about. And where our sign shows up, well, where the moon shows up in our birth chart is another part of ourself. It's another aspect of ourself. It's in the other side of our masculine. It is our feminine energy. So I am going to read for our moon signs. So my moon sign is Gemini. So Gemini, guess what? This is the moon sign that I'm going to start doing these with. I'm just going to pull some energy, see what comes up. I just feel like before I started this read, I felt very just kind of wanting to go with the flow, but feeling the need to have everything right, like everything perfect. But you just kind of want to, like get to a side of yourself, Gemini, that's kind of like, I don't know, I just get this comforting kind of energy right now. So new moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. So I'm feeling with, okay, so I believe that we just came out of a new moon, and I don't know if it was in Sagittarius or not. I'm thinking it was, but I'm not quite sure. But this energy is telling me that things are going to start to change. Okay, so when the new moon comes up in our energies, Gemini, it's all about bringing in something new, planting a seed somewhere else, starting over again, having that chance to release what you learned in, okay, so release what you experienced in the last cycle, the last phase, the last things that you've been going through, and releasing those and starting something new, setting some new intentions for yourself, focusing on what it really is that you want, Gemini, and seeing the positive in it, because now is the time to start creating what it is that you want. This is the time to start putting actions in or plans into action and taking the necessary steps to start growing. I always refer to growing seeds like a tree or a flower or a vegetable or whatever it may be, but it's all about starting new. And when we get into this place of, okay, so the first quarter in Scorpio, so this may actually be closer to where we are than the new moon right now, but this is all about taking those seeds that you've planted, taking those ideas that you've put out into the universe, setting your goals, going after what it is that you want to. Now you're starting to it's time to start taking those steps, because things are moving. Like, they're not staying still. Things are moving. You just have to get the plan in place, right? Get moving on your plans. Refocus. Let go of what was before, because where you were in this past phase of your life, where you were yesterday is not where you are today. This is a whole new place. This is a whole new beginning. This is a whole new start. I think for some of you, you've been pretty hard on yourself. But I'm really beginning to feel, especially with this like sacral chakra, is this the sacral or is this the solar plexus? This looks at the solar plexus. It's like having the confidence to remove that old and start letting what you've put into place to the universe grow. You're giving it sunshine. You're giving it nurturing. You're loving it. Okay, so we have to start somewhere. I hear we have to start somewhere. And if we keep letting those things of yesterday stop us today, How are we going to see the beauty in it? Like, how are we going to see it flourish if we just ignore it? Okay, Gemini, I'm gonna pull a couple more out of this one, I think. It's a very grounded energy too. I'm feeling like, I know Scorpio is like in your emotions, but this is like, and that's what the moon, is all about, is our emotions. It's our true self. It's our guidance. It's healing our inner wounds. And this is a time to start trusting and following your bliss and moving into what it is that you want, Gemini, because the universe is wanting to share it with you. It's flowing. It's, you're releasing, you're letting go, you're moving on. And that's what we're meant to do. So full moon in Taurus, detoxify, and it's working, right? Okay, so it's moving perfectly into alignment. You are going in the right way. Okay, so this is saying detoxifying, and it's releasing the blocks. So for some of us, Gemini, I feel that we have already been coming out of these blocks. We're seeing them, we're feeling them, we're having the confidence, and we're moving towards what it is that we want, because we're no longer allowing those emotional baggages to hold us back. We're learning how it is that something has happened in our life that have us rethinking. But this detoxify card and then full moon in Taurus, like, you got to take this by the horns. Okay, you can do whatever it is that you want to. And I say that a lot, but it's true. You can do whatever you want to. You just have the strength to move forward and push forward and know that you have the capability to get through whatever the bullshit is that you've been hanging on to, but you're learning to let go. This is a letting go. This is letting go. This is seeing the flourishment. This is seeing the goal. This is seeing, you know, everything in the perspective. You just have to let go. You have to detoxify yourself from the toxic people or the toxic energy or the toxic thoughts that you have. And those could be what you need, what you're releasing right now. You know, releasing all of that old way of thinking, of that old way of believing, of that old way of hanging on to stories that really aren't true. You know, maybe something happened and you were in a very vulnerable state and it's kind of stuck with you and you're feeling like, how do I get out of this? What do I do? Like, I can't seem to shake this thought, this person, this energy. It just keeps showing up every single day. No matter what I do, it's just bang, it's there. For some, this could be some kind of telepathy. telepathic energy between the two of you. But I feel that somebody or something has happened, and they have really left a spot on your heart. And it was at a time when you were vulnerable. It was at a time when you were vulnerable. But you're starting to see how to let go of that energy now, and how that energy was actually brought into your life for you to see how to move forward, how to get out of these blocks. You were asking for this energy. You were asking for these signs. You asked for this lesson. You asked for this new start. And now it's time to just detoxify. Get yourself right out. If you've got to block somebody, I keep dropping the card. If you have to block somebody, block somebody. If you have to remove something out of your life, remove it. Because it's coming time to really harvest. After this full moon is like, it's where things start to really happen, where the magic really starts to work, right? Okay, let's see what this moon deck has to say. These phases that we're going through are just like, I feel, Gemini, honestly, like this is a new growth for you. This is like moving along exactly the way it should. You know, you start with the new moon, you go in through the phases of making sure that you continue to nurture and pick out the weeds. You know, like you're going to see the little sprouts coming up. So you're going to start picking the weeds around so that you can nurture and grow and have and see the flower, the abundance. You know, you want to see that, and it takes time, and it takes hard work, and it takes dedication, but you're moving, Gemini, in the right direction, whatever it is that you're going through internally right now, and the lessons that you're learning and the blocks you're removing. You're really starting to grow, Gemini. I really feel that it's like, it's your time to shine, and I hear that quite often. Your hard work is paying off, Gemini. New moon in Capricorn. This one popped out to me first. As I was saying, it's your time to shine. There's your light. There's your shining, right? Your hard work is paying off. You're seeing how you've been putting in the work. And again, another new moon in Sagittarius and Capricorn. So this could have been something that you've been putting into play. This could be a chapter of your life, a lesson that you're learning that's been going on for a little bit of time now, since before Christmas, I feel. Yeah, I'm really feeling that this has been going on for a while. Whatever this situation, energy is that you've got going on right now, that's really got you, learning how to get out of it, is been going on for a while. Ooh, a supermoon. They're so beautiful when they're so big and bright and full and seeing. This card is showing me that all of what you have been working towards is really starting to pay off. You're really starting to see where it's going to grow, what needs, this is like, again, I hear you shine bright. Like, don't be afraid to do what makes you happy. If letting somebody go out of your life or letting an energy go out of your life makes you feel light, then you're on the right path. Okay. And I can't express anymore on how good it feels when you release those, like when you don't have all of those crazy thoughts going on in your head, and when you're not making up, like, I don't want to say it like that, but it's true. Like, you're making scenarios, you're worried about the past, you're thinking about what it could have been or what it should have been or what you should have done, what you shouldn't have done. When you don't think those thoughts and you are just being in the moment of just loving life, it feels so light. Like, it feels so good. And that, I believe, my friends, is really truly what you're looking for. And I feel that you've been experiencing that, Gemini. I feel that you've been really noticing how not having that energy in your life is really bringing you some kind of peace. And you're learning a lesson. You're understanding why it is that that energy was brought into your life and why you've had to deal with it, and how moving through it in a different way than what you would have before is really making things, the important things, illuminate to you, is what I'm hearing. And I feel that, yeah, your emotions are running high. They're running high because this is an amazing feeling. And to not have that negative or that worry is enlightening. It really, truly is. Step out of your comfort zone, your North Node. So Gemini, do some, like I just said, you're moving on to something that you've not done before. Letting go, seeing things in a different perspective, stepping out of your comfort zone, going after what it is that you want to, or letting go. Letting go, like letting go of energies and letting go of old ways of being is most definitely stepping out of a comfort zone, because for many, many years you have held on, I feel, for a lot of us, that we've held on to these emotions and these feelings and these ways of dealing with the things that keep on popping up over and over and over again. We've dealt with it the same way. And this time it's different. This time you stepped out of your comfort zone. You really opened up to yourself, Gemini. You really opened up to hear what your guides are saying and listening and trusting. Your commitment is being tested. What is that? First quarter moon again. So this is giving you, look at two of them. First quarter moon. Again, two of them. Like right together. This is a time for you to start seeing, to start letting go. The universe may be throwing something in your face right now just to see how you're going to react. To see how you're going to, to see if you're actually ready to step out of that comfort zone and do what it takes to experience this supermoon, this full moon energy, and it's enlightening. It's freeing. It's time to release negative energy. Scorpio energy. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Scorpio right now. Maybe some of you are feeling that it's time to let go of that biting energy, that stinging, that energy of always giving or always seeking, I want to say. Seeking some kind of truth from a situation, and for some reason they just keep on giving you all of these reasons to believe that, you know, maybe they're not okay, so I'm going to say it. Maybe there's some people that aren't being honest about how they truly feel with you right now. And I feel that for some of you is that you've been stepping out and you've been, you know, kind of something may have happened, something may have been said that really had you kind of in your feelers and your emotions and trying to figure out why. And maybe that's some of what needs to be let go here, is that always need to know, when every time you ask, you get stung almost. You know, like they say, oh, no, that's not really it. Or, no, I just did it because of this. Or, oh, haha, I wasn't really serious. And you're like, you had a different feeling about that. You were like, you know, there was something more, and you're seeing how they can't be honest with themselves, I feel. And you are not that person. You want honesty, you want truth, you want trust, you want love, you want compassion, you want everything. And this energy is just not willing to give. They're not ready. They're not ready. They hold a lot of their own problems, and that energy needs to learn to grow themselves. And I feel that by letting go of that energy and not holding on to all of those thoughts anymore is definitely going to bring not only yourself, but them to an understanding. Okay? But it's time to let go. It's time to let go of that negative energy, because you're worth more than that. You know, you're worth way more than that. Okay. I want to... So I'm just going to say I might have to pause this video, because I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. But I do have something I have to do, unfortunately. You know, that was part of the having to get it perfect, gave me less time to get stuff done. But let's see what's happening. Okay. What energy what's going on with my Gemini moons? Yep, things are coming to a change. Things are coming to a change. You are really starting... Oh, yeah. Look at this. Yep. You are really gaining the knowledge of what it is that you want to let go of and what you don't want to keep repeating. You know, it's time for you to shed the old and let the new start. You know, a new way of thinking, a new way of being passionate, a new way of being creative, a new way of putting yourself out there to be open to receive. For some, I heard this could be like a new energy to receive from another person, like a new relationship, by letting go of this King of Swords and realizing that this needs to change. But yeah, I really feel that you're gaining the knowledge. I feel this King of Swords, honestly, is your energy. I feel, and if I'm not mistaken, this is air, and we are an air sign, and, well, the moon is an air sign. So this is like really sitting in your power, sitting in the understanding, sitting in the aha, sitting in the idea of letting this go, of knowing that everything has to come to an end. And even this way of thinking, but knowing that things have to change, has brought in a new knowledge towards you. It's got you in a new way of thinking, a new way of creating, a new way of being, a new way of loving yourself. You know, with all of that green, a new way of loving yourself and hearing your guides and being connected. Being in the flow, Gemini. Let's see. I haven't used this deck in a very long time. Yep, you're being in your power. You're being nourished. Your guides are guiding you. You're hearing. You're at that point where you're like, I am hearing what they have to say. I am nourishing myself. I am giving myself the compassion and the love and the acceptance and the ability to let go of what no longer serves me. Because I know that I am the one that needs to nourish myself. I am the one that can give myself peace. And by letting go of these negative beliefs and all of this thought, these negative energies and thoughts is really allowing you to connect with your guides and trust. You know, you're at a bit of a crossroads right now, Gemini, and that's understandable. You know, this is a hard decision. This energy has been an energy that you've been hanging on to for a while, like I said. So now you're like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this without this? But you got it. Like, this is swords energy. So again, it's air energy. It's your thoughts. It's your logic. It's, you know, you just got to change your way of thinking. Change your mind. Change your mind, change your life. You know, you can stay thinking about all of the bullshit, or you can be like, I don't want to do that anymore, and I'm ready to do what's best for me, and that's to be in the moment and love myself. So what do you choose, right? What do you choose? The Ten of Swords, conclusions. You know in your mind, there is a lot. This is honestly, Gemini, this is a lot of in your mind energy, your logical way of looking at things, but not going into your heart. It's like your mind, your head over heart, right? You want to believe, but in your heart, you know, this needs to come to an end. You know this. And it's time to let your heart tell your mind that it's okay to love yourself and to get past this. Yeah, change. It's happening. You know it. It's inevitable. It's time to shed and let go and go after what it is that you desire the most. And I really feel that that is inner peace for yourself. It's all about letting go. And letting go is never easy, and it takes time. But you have to change your way of thinking. You have to change your way of thinking. You have to make the choice on what it is that you want to do. And do you want to wallow? Do you want to still think about all of that stuff? Think about for a second how it makes you feel when you think about that energy or that situation. If it gives you like knots in your stomach, or makes you feel nauseous, or starts to get you a little bit worried, think about something else. You know, like, think about how that's creating damage in your body. You know, like those aches, those pains are feeling when that energy comes into your life, that's could cause, like, you keep feeling that way. It's could cause more issues than what you really want. And I feel for a lot of you, Gemini, that there is another situation that you're kind of balancing out. And when you think about that other situation, it brings you peace. It brings you calmness. You don't have to fight. You don't have to hide. You don't have to lie. You just go, and it's okay, and it's freeing, and it's just, you can be yourself, and it's a beautiful energy. But you've got to let go. When you let go and you remove the weeds, that's when that energy of the full moon really begins to show you what beauty lies beneath. Okay, I am going to do... Actually, I'm going to pause this video. Okay, so let's take a look at the Keepers of the Light and see what they have, what guides, what angels are coming through to help gain a little clarity on the situation that's going on right now, Gemini. And I did have to do a quick pause there for a minute. I apologize for that, but jumping right back into it, seeing what we got. But there's definitely very, very clear ending, change, new beginning, letting go. Like, it is so strong here. Like, nourishing yourself to have the strength to make it through, to see that there is good on the other side of this blockage that you are releasing at this time, Gemini. Okay, let's see what came in. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Did I not just say? You are trusting your guides. You are opening up. You are standing in your power. You are ready to hear. You're ready to follow. You're trusting them. Our guides are the quiet little voices in our mind that we like to ignore a lot of the time. But I feel, Gemini, that you're really starting to trust and to be like, okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna do what I normally wouldn't do because I'm too afraid to, and see what happens. And you're gonna see that everything is gonna unfold just the way it's supposed to, and it's gonna work out great. The divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. I said that. The universe is like giving you a test right now. They're seeing if you're ready to continue on and move past this blocked energy. Let it go. This is really actually a very beautiful reading, Gemini, and I'm so thankful that I was guided to do this today, because the messages of change are just so absolutely beautiful. There's so much growth. There's so much aha here. There's so much understanding of self and really wanting to put the work into you and seeing your true beauty. No matter what you look like, no matter what your age is, you are a beautiful soul inside. And when you live in that fear of what other people say, it doesn't allow us to be ourselves. And I truly feel, Gemini, that this is a whole new change for you guys, like for us, you know. This is a beautiful awakening within. This is really understanding your emotions and coming into a completion of your life of living in fear and just stepping into your power. So I'm going to pull a little Reiki energy, or Reiki, whichever you like to pronounce or hear it pronounced, and see what comes up, what we need to, how our guides are helping us heal at this time. How our guides are helping us heal at this time. What's the signs, the signs and synchronicities and ahas that we need to be aware of? So today is a gift. And look at that beautiful sun shining. And look at the growth. Look at the beauty of those flowers. You know, even they look like cloves to me, which is even better because it's very healing herb. But yeah, like so much growth here. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. And how connecting. Thank you, spirits. Because that is what I said in the beginning. You know, like yesterday is yesterday. We're not the same person. We have to stay in the present. And that is our gift to ourself. When we release the negative energies and allow ourselves to just be in our own peace of mind. That is a gift. And it really, truly is, Gemini. And appreciation. And some more. Connecting with the purple, your third eye, and your crown, and your heart, and growing. It's all, you have to appreciate all of the little things. All of the small things that give you comfort. All of the small things that put a smile on your face. You need to appreciate everything. Be thankful. I'm sure you're already thankful for waking up every single day, but the small things in nature and in your home, and like seeing like a little bug and wondering, why did you cross my path today, you little bug? Look it up, see what it's about. Nature is around us to give us, is for our guidance, especially when we see things that we don't normally see. So appreciation. Be willing to express your gratitude and appreciation to the people you care about. Tell them regularly that you love them and thank them for the things they do for you. Enjoy giving them little gifts that will please them and show them how much you care. And by doing this I don't want to say by doing this, but while you're doing this out of appreciation, out of feeling grateful, out of being thankful. Not just because you have to, because you feel that it's something you need to do, but you're actually doing it because you want to. It makes you feel good. And if helping other people makes you feel good, then yeah, but obviously don't overgive yourself to people that don't appreciate you. But absolutely. What a beautiful reading, Gemini, I again I'm going to say I'm so grateful I did this, because it is absolutely like so much growth, so much understanding, so much coming together, and really feeling good about who you are on the inside. All right, Gemini, I want to thank you for your time. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your energy. I truly do. And I am looking forward to doing another read like this again for you very soon. All right. And if the read resonated with you, gave you a couple aha moments, or made you think a little bit, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. I would truly appreciate that, because I am actually trying to grow my channel now. I really feel that there's a message in these cards and energy for each and every person that comes across them, and I would really like to get out and share more to more people. All right, my Gemini friends, you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I look forward to the next read. Take care. Bye-bye.